French Connections is unexpected and different. From the moment you arrive, you're greeted by genuine, colourful objects with a global flair. This is an eclectic selection of ethically sourced goods. For owners Wendy and Jacques, theirs is a very personal collection.
Jacques and I met in South Africa. He's French, I'm from Salisbury, North Carolina. After we were married, we lived in France for a couple years, and then we moved to Senegal in West Africa, where we lived for 10 years. And we met all these wonderful people. And Pittsburgh allowed us the opportunity to bring all of our loves here and display it here in a town full of antique stores and galleries.
When we moved to Pittsburgh and opened the store, it was mostly just antiques, and we were selling a lot of African fabric, and people were asking us, well, why don't you do the French? And I said, well, I definitely know where I can find that. I used to work in the textile industry in France. My family has 5 generations behind them of textiles in France, and so we said, well, let's have some here in Pittsburgh. Okay, so here we're going to measure 3 yards of this French toile.
We sell to lots of quilters. We also sell to lots of people who were doing, outfits.
We cut these fabrics down to 2.5-inch squares to 5-inch squares. Those are a good popular item also. We do the work for the quilters, and they can buy a variety of 42 fabrics in one little pack. We even ship back to France regularly, to England. The West Coast buys a lot of the Provençal fabric. When one design is out of print or out of stock in Europe, they'll type in that reference, find it online, and that fabric came from France all the way to Little Pittsburgh, and we ship it right back over there.
We do direct trade, so we buy 99% of what we have directly from the people who make it. So we don't go through middlemen or dealers. We have folks in the countries that we've lived in and where we know, where we have them collect things from folks directly.
Here's another example of the West African prints with a large design. Some of them have the smaller designs, but...
We import fabrics from different parts of Africa, and also Dutch wax from Ghana and from Holland, and fabrics from Senegal and Mali, and we also have fabrics from South Africa, and it's really what we love the best. We love buying from the people we know in the countries. Omar Cisse is a great success story. He's also known as Peace Corps Baba, and he was a bead seller, and we had met him in Dakar, where we were living. And so in the early 2000s, he started making jewelry with more sustainable products. My necklace is made out of recycled plastic shoes from women in outside of Djenné, which is in the middle of Mali.
One imported item in our store is also African baskets. We import from about 20 African countries. Each basket tells a story. Each group of people in Africa have a different type of weave. Here you can see some of the Zulu baskets. On this particular wall, you have 5 or 6 different countries that are represented there. They're just gorgeous pieces.
For our clients, they know that we know the people that these came from, and they enjoy that. And it's different. It's not something that you find everywhere. And so people who like to be a little bit different or have something that's unique, they can find it here.
French Connections is at 178 Hillsborough Street in Pittsburgh, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and the first Sunday of every month from noon to 5. For more information, give them a call at 919-545-9296 or go online to french-nc.com.